Welcome everybody back for some more Timberborn Update 4. So in the last episode we obviously just did a big tour of the entirety of the map and stuff that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. I've started a little mini project down here so we can expand our industrial area. Hopefully we can work on this in this episode. The timber bots, the iron bots in fact, are working day and night on this project right now. So hopefully they can get everything done during this video. There's a couple of things I've also done. I've started placing a lot of dynamite over here. None of this is prioritized and it'll be done sort of whenever it's ready to be done, which is good. They're also going to clear some resources and stuff just so we can put a huge, and I mean huge, tree farm in here. And I think I'm also going to potentially dam off this side, which I might actually plan out now. Just get in a position where it would make sense. So let's just put this into play. So something like that, and then obviously go up until it touches there. I think that will hopefully work. And dam all the way across, and then obviously we'll have to remove that dynamite and path. Because of how the beavers work, you can't really do what I just did. That'll work though. That'll be fine. Right, they should get that done at some point. Again, it's not really a big deal. It just means that all this water will stock up and, well, escape down there, because I've just realised that it's got a little bit of an escape route. But the escape route should be okay. We should be able to deal with that when it rises, because we should be able to get over there, really. Trying to think of the best way to get over there. I think the best way to do it is to put in some platforms. That'll get us to there. That'll bring us along here. That'll take us to here, where we can then staircase down there, which brings us to here. I think this is 1, 2, 3 up. So 1, 2, 3 up is there, and we just want to sort of levy across here, just like that, which means that we should be able to get away with a little bit of a platform there, and then we just path along there to here, down to there, across to there, and then across that. That should mean we can get all the way along there, but obviously their main priority is over here, which they are in fact almost complete with. So the plan for over here, number one, is that we're going to put some more engines in, because these engines, although have plenty of power to spare, they are, oh, sorry about that, they are going to run out of power eventually. So, and that's why I'm building all that power stuff on the other side. So we're going to put some more engines in. This will obviously all be pathed up to go along like this. That going along there, going out of here to there. We're going to have to demolish this, which will take that one out, which will put a 4 in there. Hopefully prioritize that in there. I don't know if they're going to get there though. I think the only way they're going to get to it is if we demolish that and place the path around like that and into there. Yeah, that's where the engines will go. Obviously, the Timberborn and stuff are using this path right now to build the rest of it, but eventually that path will go. In fact, we should probably do it now. Go along there, and not the end, but like that, in which we will have the why don't treated planks? We will have the treated plank workshops just along here. I think I'm going to do like 3 for now. It will leave us some room for expansion in the future, which I think is really good that we're doing this. Sort of future-proofing the build itself. I think I'm also going to do that. Do a split joint there, then a corner, then an up, then a down, corner, and then a straight. And this will obviously be just like that. That should connect all the power in. That should connect all of these buildings in. We should have plenty of storage and stuff for these as well. Wood is going to be a huge issue and problem through this whole project, which is why I'm dynamiting all of this. This is going to be a mega tree farm. But for now, the beaver bots, timber bots and stuff, we're going to be working on this project, which is going to take a little while for them to obviously complete. But hopefully they can get it done. Again, wood, sort of an issue. I'm actually going to put another iron bot in there, just so they can get to those back trees. These ones up here, I believe, can get cut down. Maybe I didn't mark them. I didn't mark them. Interesting that I didn't mark those. But yeah, they should be cut down eventually. I'm also going to put a Timberborn here. But we don't have any iron bots left. Which probably means that there's an iron bot factory. Yep. Put him in there. They are just making explosives for this over here. But obviously the explosives aren't the priority build. It is all of this over here. In fact, the only bit they've got left to do is all of that. Let's prioritize all of this stuff. Although when it comes to finishing this stuff, it's going to be hard to complete. We're also running quite low on planks, but I think that's because we had a wood issue. But now it looks like we're doing okay for wood, like 150 wood. I've also been collecting up a bunch of science, so we can actually unlock this. Obviously, these are going to make... They're going to take a lot of jobs away. Actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But obviously, all of these can't get built. But that'll be fine. So now, the timber bots, the iron bots are being produced around the clock, along with all of their parts. Hopefully we're not running out on anything for these. I don't think we are. So the platform is built, and the machines should go in uh, sooner rather than later. We do have a problem with bot energy. The bot energy does keep running out. I'm not 100% sure how to fix that because I don't think the bots have like a well-being thing. So I'm not sure how we can fix that. Obviously, the Timberbots are like the builders and stuff, so kind of need them. That's our gears. Yeah, we got plenty of gears. Stuff like that. I think that now we can do that. We can now start putting these back on. Annoyingly, they now don't reach all the way. That's okay. We can place one in there. And one on this corner over here. Hopefully they can still build that. Yes, they can. That will cover that whole area. Yep, the engines are going in now. I'm just going to pause these for now. Just so that the paths around them get built up quicker. Obviously, we've still got to work on this area for the other stuff, but hopefully we can get some tree farms in. I would like them to start working on that and these as well as a bit of a priority to get wood. So I'm going to leave it here and we'll see how the beavers get on. And here we have it, the new and improved industrial area. I've paused the engines for now just so that the beavers don't think about using them. They're going to be working on this power line shortly. Hopefully I can do that and they'll be able to obviously prioritize the ones and hopefully they can actually reach them from down here. I don't see why they shouldn't be able to because they can go down, but I feel like they can't go up. I believe they've also finished up this dam over here and this dam over here. We are currently in the middle of a drought. It's about 5 days worth. The issue we're having at the moment is water. Now, we've got all these water pumpers on here, but um, they're all beavers and timberbots and stuff. So we've got water over here, but the beavers have to come so far to come get it, and then obviously by the time they come home, they are again thirsty. But hopefully it should be okay. I'm going to turn everything on in a moment. Let me just go back over here because some more timberbots have actually like been constructed. That's all of those in there. So now we've got a bunch of timberbots over there working away. So the whole most of the industrial area over here is powered by the iron bots. I'm going to quickly turn all of these on and all of these on. Eventually these will be done by the iron bots. Iron bots. The yeah. Exactly what I thought was going to happen happened. We have to prioritize this one first. So they build this one, and then they go along. But if you prioritize the one here, they'll always build that one first. It's just how they work, really. But they are now making the required materials, so I'm going to quickly turn all these to... Yeah, running out of power, that's the problem. Because they run out of power, it means that we struggle for them over here. But we've got plenty of power. Should be enough. The demand is quite low, and our supply is really high. That includes all of these engines, all of these engines too. This one isn't quite yet connected to the full power system, but this is doing like just these 3 buildings at the moment. But as soon as we get this all in, we should have a massive amount of prioritized stuff. I should be able to reach this one. Well, I said that earlier. I should have said they should be able to reach everything, but yeah. But this should get us treated planks now. We've got like 11 now. I'm going to quickly change. It's time for a new storage system. One of those there. Fill him up with treat planks. That should then help us with this up here. So I've put this up here for now, and I'm gonna then put one in here as well. Obviously, we need to get down there. They should be able to get down there, but they're still obviously building this thing. This is obviously going to be their next big project, which is put a mine in the water, basically. And they can get down here, and they should be able to construct that with pretty good ease, and they can get down there because I built this crazy path which currently goes underwater, but they can build it. This will evaporate over time, and they should get it all done quite nicely. When it comes to getting stuff prioritized, we need this one to be built before this one. Should come along and place a nice little bit of a block in there. And they should be able to get this built pretty quickly too. You know, a lot of bots are just out of energy and have like nothing to do. I think what I might do is demolish that. That gives us an extra bot. Let that guy finish getting all that stuff. Obviously we've got more over here, so we don't really need this that much at the moment. I think it is going to be a priority in the future. So yeah, he's got nothing to do. He does. He just doesn't know it yet. Alright, these are all powered by the iron bots. We've got a bit bigger of an industrial area over here. We've got a huge dam in over here, which we're not going to be able to see for the next 3 days, so I might just let the game run for a little bit. Beavers are running out of food, or they're running around with no food and water, because all the water's at one side of the area. I think I'm going to say obtain for this one. So it will get water from all the other places. So the water's here, which will be in the center of town. Oh, the Flame of Unity was built. That's why the beavers are happier than ever. Okay, cool. So they're building these now as well. It's really nice. So let's prioritize that. I know prioritize everything is what I always do, but it works to a certain extent because the only things that are prioritized now are this one over here and that little block there, because everything else has been built. And it's so good. You get 86 bots. That's a lot of bots. Yep, got treated planks going in now, which means that this should start being built at some point. We should have a bunch of logs and gears and stuff by the time we need this to be built. And obviously we're going to actually focus on getting all this dynamite placed in as well. I think the big thing we need is just like a huge area. I think the other thing is when we get this area over here put in is that we're going to need a lot of dynamite, which is one thing. And actually decided that probably don't need like any of the dynamite that's on that level. So that's going to be If that's going to be a river. Right, if that's going to be a river, that will come down. That could be blocked off. I think what we need now, I think what I've also done is just trapped a bunch of uh, beavers. Quickly prioritize that thing there. He's pretty prioritized. He's going to get stuck there. Don't really want to detonate it either. It's because I destroyed this. Hmm. Yeah, so I don't actually need to. Um, I don't need to demolish this area here either. Because if when this fills up, which it will do after 1.7 days, it will mean it will just mean that we finish it all off. I'm gonna not I don't even think we need to detonate any of this stuff down here. I think the thing we need to do is just make sure that all the water and stuff goes in a very straight line across. I think that's all we needed to do. Make sure all the areas are reconnected as well. Because we did accidentally disconnect half of them. Yeah, so all the prioritization stuff over there is just really quite basic stuff. Yeah, these are all working. These are obviously powering these are powering everything else. Plenty of supply, plenty of demand. Lovely. We got running low on wood, which is an issue, but I'm not sure it's as big of an issue as I think it is. Got just the rest of today to obviously fix some issues. I think I did just demolish that staircase down as well. Quickly prioritize that. So yeah, the only bit we need to demolish is this, because all the other areas are lovely and big, and can actually supply some areas. I think the extra bit is a dam across there would be nice, because you don't want this overflowing, which is why we dammed it there. But hopefully it should work how I think it's going to work. In a minute, my priority is getting this guy back. He's bot, and obviously he's out of battery, but it would be really nice if we could get him back. Have they even started on these? Nope. Good. Hopefully haven't started on that either. No, good. Right, so there's another thing we need to do, and that is prioritize this huge construction over here. Like, this has taken basically the entire season to complete, and it is almost completed. Um, the timber bots, I mean, the iron bots should, in theory, get that all done nicely, and it should be complete pretty easily. Um, I actually think they're putting construction materials into this, which I actually want to pause for now, because I want them to obviously get everything else done. We can now put some more beavers in here, and they can start pumping water again. Quickly drop this down to 0, just so we can get all of that water out. Basically as quickly as possible, so we'll start filling up everywhere else. Which hopefully will mean that then overflows a little bit. Big thing we're missing is just wood. It's plain and simple, isn't it, really? Getting rid of that's good too to do. It's 81% done, but it's getting no water, so it's not growing particularly efficiently. I think wood is going to be a bit more of an issue. And planks, it looks like planks are going to be an issue too, because we need the planks. Because we've got no wood, we've got no planks. So I think we need to start this sort of tree farm area. But yep, this is filling up with water quite nicely. It just flows down here, which obviously the Timberbots are working on like a nice little area for it to go. I think we can now quite nicely demolish that and start putting in so that should cover all of that area here. That covers all the way up to here. So if we start putting in some oak all along there, and some pines, then we put birch, and more birch there. I've left a little bit of a gap for those, and then put some over here as well. And then we can put some more pines in along here. And that is that whole area done with trees. Wait for this to obviously be demolished before we start thinking about putting trees in there. This will obviously be a bot job because only bots will be able to really keep up. So we'll do some bots in these as well. So only bots will really be able to keep up with that construction rate. But yeah, these are looking lovely. We are producing a lot of stuff. So I'm actually going to pause that and pause these. To obviously free up some more bots to go around. And when one is stranded, one is out of power, it'll be all good to go. Pause that as well. Actually, just straight demolish it. There's nothing there to collect or anything, so I want to keep it there. 11 Timberbots, nothing to do. We need planks, so we can do more with them. I think maybe prioritize this would be good. And those. So they won't have anything to do for now, but it will give them something to do in the future. Oh, so you build these before you build this. How does that work? Your bot dude's here, just stranded. I suppose these don't really take anything, do they? Should probably do this before we forget as well. For now, we will pause all of those and that. Yes. But anyway, guys, unfortunately, I have run out of video time for today. I hope you guys did enjoy some big expansions. We've got a huge new industrial area over here, which is obviously going to be the main focal point of the episode. Let's quickly take a nice little thumbnail of that. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Timberborn. A little bit of a longer one today. Lots of progress, and obviously we need to fix this tree issue. So I'm going to let the beavers figure out what they're doing over here. Obviously that guy is now saved, which is really good. Hopefully we can get all of that in and this in. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.